Hello, welcome to a new video. This is a new series on my channel. Welcome. This is Minecraft single player. Haven't got a name for it. I don't think I'm gonna name for it. It's just my single player world. So I hope to get this video out about a week ago, but my computer's motherboard broke, so I had to delay it. Quite a lot happens in this episode. I was hoping to end it a lot sooner, but as you could probably tell by the title, we couldn't find terracotta. As you can already tell, we are a bit into playing. I don't enjoy the very start, so I edited it out. And so we're starting off with probably the best early game build. We are making an iron farm. So as you can see in the background, we gathered a few materials, wood, whatever else. So now we need to start building, but we might have the last few materials to gather. This iron farm is one of the easiest to make. I don't know, it's so easy. So we've basically got everything we need, maybe like a hopper or something. If you ever want to build this exact design, it is by Mineland. Link will be in the description. But yeah, let's get into building the farm. Okay, now that the iron farm is done and functional, it's time to make the next farm, something even easier somehow. We are making an armadillo XP farm, and then we're headed to the nether to make it functional. And then it's time to build, and I plan on using some terracotta, so we'll have to go find some of that. Hope it's easy. This is foreshadowing. And now the farm is functional, all we need to do is put the armadillos in and get the potions. And now you get the amazing privilege of watching me make a speedrunner's portal for the next 20 seconds. I know, I'm so skilled. I'm so glad I got to pick on playing on hard mode. It's totally not going to bite me in the arse in a minute. I'm sure I'll be fine. And I really hope the nether spawn is cracked. This is foreshadowing. I stand corrected, that is an amazing nether spawn, and I guess since I'm right about that, there is no way I have a hard time here in the nether, right? Edit to me, cut to me dying a million times from blazes because I'm sucky at this game. I did it! I made it home alive! I got 5 whole blaze rods, and I started at the farm because I made it alive home in the previous trip, but I didn't get blaze rods. Oh, that was so much harder than it should have been. I went out and killed a bunch of cows and horses, started up our sugarcane farm, and I think it's time to go strip mining to get the diamonds we'll need for our max gear before we start building. And I'm sure after all that we've been through to get that nether wart and blaze rods, there's no way building can go wrong, right? Diamonds! Wow! Not even at the Y level we want yet, and we found 8. It's great. It's great news. That was a great trip. We got a bunch of deep slate, which is amazing for buildings. A good amount of cobblestone, which I don't use that much, but a lot of people do. 42 diamonds. Ooh. A decent chunk of lapis, and I don't think I got much redstone. Yeah, 8 isn't gonna be very good, but it'll be fine. I'm sure we won't need redstone later. Hello, it's Jed, an hour in the future, and we just finished a good chunk of enchanting. I don't think the specific enchants matter that much, so I'm not really going to show them to you, maybe in a bit. But now it's time to go get some building materials. I plan in this server to do I guess it's not a server, it's a world. I plan to do a few different towns that I'm going to work on throughout. As you may have noticed, we spawned in a desert. I don't know if I actually showed you spawn, but you've definitely seen a desert. And so I want to make a desert village, and as such, I want to use quite a lot of, terracottas, that kind of thing. So, yeah, I'm gonna go search for terracotta. Hello, it's Jed the next day, and I know I just said it's time to get building blocks, but my indecisive ass has decided it's time to work on some villagers, because I need mending. So I'm going to save you most of the time for it, but we're going to do a quick, time lapse of a really basic village area decorated, and I'm not going to show you the building process of it, because I'm sure everyone's seen it before, and it's really easy to make. But if you're interested in how I made my emeralds, I sold iron for the bit, and then I sold tripwires from a tripwire duper. And yeah, I guess let's build the village area, and then I'm just gonna cut to once I have mending, and yeah. You might be wondering why I'm back in the nether, and to be honest, I don't know. I just had an urge to explore the area. I'm gonna cut to when we find anything interesting. Also, I brought fire res. I'll be fine. The blaze won't kill me. Don't worry about my safety. I went back for a little resupply, and then I went back out, and I have found myself a bastion. I'm going to loot it, and hopefully I will not die. I have no idea what type of bastion this is, but it has a lot of gold. I'm hoping I can find an upgrade template. Die, stupid pig. Okay. That's a lot of pigs down there. Let's see. I hope we have an upgrade template in here. No, but some netherite. I'll take it. How about in here? Yes! Yes! Okay, that was a very worthwhile nether trip. See, because my dumbass decided not to get mending before that, I'm gonna just forego wearing armor for now, and I'm just gonna actually lock in and finally get the mending. Then we can finally head out and get our building blocks, like originally planned. I did not record any of my placing lecterns. I'm so sorry you don't get to see that interesting footage. Anyway, so I did get mending. We have a tripwire deeper, yeah, the whole shebang. So now we can finally find terracotta. And now there will be nothing in my way. I have spent 4 hours looking for terracotta. I know you can't tell what the fuck's going on your screen in the background there. That's because I sped it up so much just so that it could fit in this yap section of mine. I have found a mansion before this, and then I still continued on. And in a minute, you'll see I found a second mansion. I haven't explored that one yet. Maybe we'll come back to it. I'm giving up on this for now. I'm going to beat the game and getting an elytra to do this faster. I think it would genuinely be faster to beat the game and then come back than to continue looking for my fucking terracotta. Here's a quick footage of me partially raiding the first mansion. I will show the second in a second, I guess. Before I show you, here's another chunk of my traveling. It's not all of it, but once again, it's sped up so you can't actually really see it. I'm just still kind of pissed at how bad it is. Like, you're still no terracotta. Okay, let's keep going. What's that? What's that? Oh, you are kidding. A second mansion? You're joking. I just want terracotta, man. Oh, that second mansion. I headed home after like 30 more minutes of traveling past the second mansion. Whew. Okay, the trip home took ages too. I think it took about half hour by boat. Anyway, the one good thing about this trip was all of the hay bales and leather I brought back. I brought a lot of that because I killed a bunch of cows on the way. I did stop after a point because my sword was getting close to breaking and it still doesn't have mending on it. I'm gonna do that and then I'm headed off to fight the dragon. So, yeah, this is a fun journey to get terracotta, man. I'm so glad it's this common. Okay, let's get this gunpowder farm done so we can get out. And that should be everything we need. That's a lot of wood. Might be enough to actually double layer it. I'm just going with the, the basic mob farm. I feel like everyone's built it at least once. Yeah, should be fine. Now let's just go quickly build it. Cut to that. And now here we are, a functional basic creeper one. As you can see, I really timed it well with how many rockets I had, so it's great. It's not like the fastest thing ever, obviously. It's like, the basic design, but it gets the job done. It's a surprising amount of creepers. How many are up there? The annoying part about it is they like spawn in batches usually, so you'll kill like 6 and then it'll be a dry for like a little bit and then back. I will set up campfires for if I want to AFK it, but otherwise I think it's better just, stab them for looting. And then I already have my pretty large sugarcane farm. And I think the last thing I'm going to do this episode is, I think it's finally time that I at least find the terracotta for next episode, because I've done quite a lot this episode, I can't lie. Got 3 farms built, although I guess the XP farm doesn't really count, it's super easy. I mean, I live in a savannah. And then we beat the game, which I was gonna delay, but I want that terracotta. So yeah, I guess let's go find some terracotta. Oh, you're joking. The one gap I never checked close to spawn actually had one. I didn't have to beat the game to get some. Well, I guess I don't have to do it later then. Well, I guess that'll be all for this episode. Next episode we can actually work with all this terracotta now. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.